Hello, Philly Movie Guy here with my first review of the new year. Yes, I have a review for the new year of a book. A big book. What can I tell you about it? Is it porn? Or is it satire? No, it's the big book of MORfiction by my friend MORfiction. We're going to delve in this faster than your girlfriend Vicky went down on, faster than you find out that she's a man. Let's go over the satire of this book. The book is pretty good. It's a lot of great lines. I'll read an excerpt from one of the chapters for you. Alright, let's find something. Okay. Here it is. Cradle of Sin. Scene 1, Act 1. The intermittently grass of the velvet dance in the warm breeze, as if enthralled in celebration, backlit of the waning light of the afternoon sun. Today is special. After a long drought of thirst, finally quenched with the blood of a dove. A lone crow ruthlessly picks a dying dove's carcass. It stands on the dove, broken wing, pinning down with its crude reptilian feet. Now that's pretty interesting. The crow openly rejoices the dove misery, savoring the hot blood of its tinge of the death together, as a connoisseur would enjoy wine and fine perfume. Kind of dark and gothic. The smart crow has arrived to carnage first, and it had even beaten the flies that had normally invaded such a prize. The crow swallows its succulent morsel, smiling in its own way, till the dove shrieks of pain. You shouldn't have been so impetuous, catchels of a crow. Thought you would soar with eagles, did you? Apparently, old Throggle didn't agree, eh? The dove, caught in death throes, convulsed and chirps insane, curses at the crows, welling from its utter severed. God, this is dark. Wing, the crow obligingly steps aside, croaking in its hideous language, flies, if it dove, fly away, to the worms and slaves you so love. Oh God. So basically, this chapter is about a crow eating a dove. Very lovely, MORfiction. What's next? You're going to tell us a story about how your girlfriend was a man? On that one. The dove stands on his rickety feet and makes a feeble attempt to regain flight. Blood sprays from the stump as his missing left wing. At last, the dove chirps once more and dies of exhaustion and its wound. Its beak plunges into the dirt and snaps. God, I've known you for God knows how many years. You don't look emo. You will never do emo, Nick. If you want emo, go check out my friend Sherelle. She's emo. And a lady. Okay, let's find something else. Okay, here's something. Alright. The second night. Chapter? Whatever. He felt himself moving closer to the door, as the girl's voice moving with quiet grace that even a cat would envy. As he neared, the cat's screeches became louder, and the girl's voice became back closer as well, and slightly angry. I'm beginning to wish you had. Quiet. Let you in must, but you won't like what happens when I do. With that, the door opened, he ran inside the room. Before the door could close again, he pounced on the girl. She was wearing a silk robe that flew open when he grabbed her shoulder and threw her into the room. Before closing the door, she fell in a sitting position to bed, her robe torn from her body. She stepped on a trailing hem. Now all she wore was a portion on one sleeve and one arm. The rest of her was naked. Nick, you need to be laid. That's right, we're taking you to a strip joint and making you laid. This is a Philly Movie Guy review on the big book of MORfiction. The book is pretty good. It has great storyline. It is sort of dark and sort of sexual. But I know, Nick, this is probably because he never got laid before. But this is what I like the most. This part I like. Oh, where is it? Alright, where is my favorite part? Ah, this. The more rant. I love the more rant. Because that's, I like. More fiction, you should be doing rants instead of in a book. You should make a book basically on your rants, dude. Some of your rants are good. Let me put one in. Alright, let's find one of his more rants. Alright. Where is it? That's like finding something. Ah, here's one. Excerpts from Henry Fowles, 1817 to 1862, civil disobedience. Default, let me introduce you to Michael J. Straczynski. List of Spider-Man comics he worked on. Worlds of JMS. Now answer some questions. How many Marvel comics have you written that have been published? He's written the ones listed above, and you'll notice he had written Sin Path, which is only 6 issues long. How many TV shows have you created? He created Babylon 5, which is good. That's good. So I really find it ludicrous how people are judging him on 6 issues of 46. 42 not counting the second deep. Like, that's like what? 46 out of 42? 0? Okay. Okay, I'm a little rusty on my math, but that's 14%, isn't it? And people judging comics, people are doing the judging are comic readers, not comic writers. You've been reading comics for 15 or 20 years, and don't like 14% of a professional's work, so you're committing yourself to blaming him online every chance you get. My heart bleeds for you. Since when it's okay to judge a person negatively because of 14% of their work? Hey, 86 of you, your stuff has been good, but the last 14 has been bad. I'm giving you an F. You support a teacher using half-grade rational to grade tests. I don't think so. And it's only talking, and that's only talking about his Amazing Spider-Man work. He's done far more than that. Let me restate this. You've been paying money to read Marvel comics, and Marvel never paid you to do anything for them. Money is being withdrawn from your account, deposited into Marvel's. You have your name on your checks, and JMS has his name on 42 comic books as credited him as a writer. Oh, but JMS dared to mess with the continuity of the Golden Age story, something dozens, if not hundreds of comic book writers wouldn't dare to do. Oh my God! The man has guts. I, for one, respect him. I respect him too, Nick. You proved a valid point. Just trying to impress upon people who dislike a story that if they think they can write better stories, they should. That's to all you fanboys out there. Don't fuck with the series. Nick's telling you. Wasting their energies with hostility and grudges when they could be using that energy for creative expression is completely unhealthy. Make a better mousetrap. Good. Screaming obscenities that someone else made a mouse dish defective. Mousetrap equals bad. How did Carl McFarlane get his career? By thinking he could make a better comic book character than either Batman or Spider-Man. So he created and published Spawn. Personally, Spawn is horrible, man. I hate Spawn. Yes, all you haters out there, I hate fucking Spawn. This is what I think of Spawn. This is what I think of Spawn. This is what I think of Spawn. Matter of fact, that's mine. By thinking, so he created. Okay, now he's very respected and big shot artist. He believed his abilities did something about it in an attempt to prove he could do a better job. A better job, Nick. He did a better job, alright? What about that crappy-ass movie of Spawn? What about that crappy-ass John Leguizamo as a clown? The only thing that made that movie great was Martin Sheen. How did Trey Parker and Matt Stone get famous? By doing The Spirit of Christmas, an animated short that constantly showing it around until somebody in authority in the entertainment industry, Comedy Central, noticed them. Want to be like George Lucas or Kevin Smith or Bob Kane or Woody Allen, etc., etc., etc. Then perfect whatever creative impulses you have and jam your foot in the door. Flawless. So you're saying tests should be graded as 100% passing? That is true. Even though JMS did 14% of bad Spider-Man comics, the 86% is good. We should credit JMS for the good Spider-Man comics. The good 80% of 6% of his comics, not the 14. I completely don't understand this obsession with perfection that our culture has. I don't want a flawless record. In point of fact, I don't even want a record. I just want to live my life as a human being and not a machine. A machine, Mick. Hypocrite! You don't want to live your life in a machine, but you post videos sounding like a machine. You sound like a machine. This is my impersonation, Mick. Hi, I'm Nick. I am a robot. I have no emotions. My father must be Al Gore. He never laughed at my jokes. But I'm not saying anything bad about Nick. He's my best friend. But I like his book. I have the strictest confidence in you, corporation. I'm not trying to force you like something that I'm not seriously trying to shame you for disliking something. Just trying to inspire you to do something with what talents you have and stop being a curmudgeon. Curmudgeons don't get anywhere. Really special in life. They've just remained stuck in a unhappy dull frown. Want to rise above it? Be happy. Do your best to do the best person you can be. Don't let your anger drive you to the dark side. Nick, I belong to the dark side, Nick. I am the Dark Vader. I am the Dark Lord of the Sith. I am the Movieguy. Yes, I'm doing improv here. Marvel, this is great. Next book is good. It's a little dark. It's a little sexual. If you like the dark sexual stuff, all the emo kids would love the big book from MORfiction. I think you should prefer to the emo percentile, Nick, not the mainstream. But the thing is, you produced your book, you made it great. I like it. I'm a little dark and sexual myself. I love some of the dark and sexual stuff, Nick. Me and you are two couple of dirty old men here. But, Mick, the book, to me, I give it my best grade. I give your book, I say a B-. The B- is for, you did a great story, you did a great character improvisation, but you made characters too dark and too perverse. Next book you do, be better. Hell, if you want to make the better book of this book, if you want to make this book a movie, Nick, you can sign me up for the darkest sexual character in that book. I don't care if I have to put on makeup and vampire things. I want to be that dark and crude and sexual person. Maybe I get laid by Chrissy. Other than that, Michael Owen Reeve is his pen name. The reason why it's Michael Owen Reeve, now I'm going to reveal this. Breaking the fourth wall! Michael is his real name. Owen is his middle name. Reeve is his mother's maiden name. So that is a very incredible way to write more. Michael Owen Reeve. Yeah, that's the pen name. But his book is real cool. I like it. It's one of my favorite books. I read it all the time. It's even signed by Michael Woodard. 4/1/2011. So I got a good book on April Fool's Day. Yes, this book is good. Next, for your next book, I would like you to do a book on your rant. You would make a good rant book. That's what I would say. Next, this book is good. I prefer this book. I read this book. It's a guilty little pleasure of mine. But, Nick, we all know how that would go. Like your sex life, Nick. It's really good. But it's sort of dark. But I give it a half a thumb. I give it a thumb up and a thumb down. But the book is real good. Check it out. I'll put a link to the bookstore on his online website on Facebook. like him on Facebook, friend him. He's real cool. All you emos out there, this book is good. It's about Nick, dumb dude, sometimes dumb Nick, but I would like to know the price on this book. But it's also Lulu.com, which is a good company. He made this book himself, which is real good. No, Nick, he was a great story writer. He's making another book, which is going to be, I'll do a review on. In fact, I hope I don't get killed in this review. But remember, Mick, you will always be my number one. You will be my number one. And you will be my number one. Yes, you're my number one. So this is the Philly Movie Guy, giving a thumbs up on the big book of MORfiction. Really good. He's not this dark. He's not this perverse. He's not this perverse, dark person. He's a real fun guy. He's nice. He's cool. He knows when to take a joke. You can tell by his reaction to the burn I did on him. But Nick, if you ever get this book to be a movie, I would like to be an actor in it. Maybe an extra. Maybe a person that got killed by the vampire Lestat or something. Just kidding. His name is... Let's find the vampire's name in here. Let's find him. Like reading. I forget the misogynistic vampire in it. But I would like to be a victim by him, a male victim, or just a person who got killed in the movie would be good. Or put me in as an extra. Make me a priest or something, or a foreigner, or a townsperson, if you ever want to make this book a movie. So Nick, I hope you get good money on this book. Fellas, check this out. It's a real good book. Philly Movie Guy saying keep those Philly movies coming, and Nick, this book is good.